Alright, so the name of this video is going to be Experiencing an Emotional Decline. So, I guess an emotional decline would mean that something has happened to you to where you feel defenseless. So, it really comes to a point where you realize that nobody, when you're dealing with disrespect, it's a whole nother saga. You know, when you grow up in this world, you will understand certain concepts and you have to take them and run with them. You know, being mature versus being immature and things of that nature. So, for from my understanding, there are certain things that can be said. That's why they call it game. That can really take your emotional state and put it in another space to where you're feeling negative. So when you understand maturity and then you understand feeling positive and then understand the concept of feeling pessimistic, how do you work with that? Um, like they said, it's not Burger King. Things will not always go your way. So ain't no such thing as a perfect life. So what happens when you step on somebody's territory and they violate you? Well, technically, you're not supposed to be there in the first place. But if you're staying there, you have to deal with what comes with that. It's a part of life. So, I don't recommend, I understand why there are laws in place, as far as age limits and everything, because some people ain't ready for certain things. That's why they will never experience a high level of, I guess, certain things in their life because of the friction. And that's basically, you know, what I'm dealing with as far as, the fact that you can't reverse what's happened to you. Because when something does happen to you, you'll realize the effects of it. That's what people have to know when they're born in this world. That's what being education of value is very important, because you will be treated differently once you experience certain things. So realizing that all these different people are uplifting what's holding you down, you got a choice to make. I mean, to be honest with you, you got to realize that everybody can't do this and everybody can't do that. I'm living in a world to where, you know, I really feel as though, I guess, when you're an intellect, you want people to be intuitive. There are certain things that you may believe in or may not believe in. So, with all that being said, people that I grew up around with that are experiencing emotional declines because things aren't going that way, you have to choose to be mature or not. A person that's growing up and go ahead and having kids after sex and things of that nature has to fight for what they believe in, because somebody can debate with them. Well, I want to have fun with my family and work at McDonald's or something. I don't want to be like this person and, take offense. What's already done is already done. That's what it's coming down to. So you can have children all day and say that you can protect them and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about what you believe in. Once you get taught morality and things of that nature, you realize I had to make a choice. Do I really want to like this person, or do I don't want to like this person? It's either yes or no. So that's where, when you're born into this world, you never know what kind of paradigms you're going to form. You never know what kind of how people can use what happens to you or what's going on in your life against you. That's a sign of a smart person. So with that being said, you know there really are things. I'm watching all these Queen of the Ring. I'm really at a point to where I'm trying to read and go ahead and refocus my mind on uplifting, myself for being a woman, because, manhood is winning to me. And I'm like, I don't understand why I'm taking it so personally, but I guess it's because at the end of the day, it just makes sense for me to take it personally. I mean, the more you learn, the more you'll see that, there aren't too many paradigms formed in my head to where a woman is really put on any pedestal. All I see is a bunch of pessimistic women walking around wanting to match, their boyfriends or their girlfriends, and they working together. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. So I don't know. I just really, as I like growing up, I really did want to be a mature person and look at shit in a mature fashion. But people can challenge you to look at things in a immature way. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to look at things in a mature light and not take shit personally. So somebody's loyal to somebody else. They view them as a better person or having the upper hand.